Okay, the topic today is I don't even know why I don't like it. When you like something, you don't like something. It's your privilege, it's your preference to have that passion. But we don't know why. That's why I pick up this topic today. I don't even know why I don't like it. My name is Mangchayanon. Okay. And we talk about like and dislike today. So, like or dislike, it's depend on what kind of data we store in the memory. Let's compare to the computer. We have today we have big data, and we can analyze many things out of our big data. We have AI, we have IoT, artificial intelligence, and Internet of Things. So we will conclude many things out of our data storage. Take shorter time than what we have been. This is in the near future. We will have some robot, a lot of robot to help think and analyze the data, and we will have quantum computer to help calculate the data. So come back to our mind. It depends on how frequent and massive we have been telling ourselves of what we prefer. To like something or to dislike something, it's because of we keep telling ourselves that if we like this kind of cookie, we eat it, and we keep telling ourselves that, oh, I like it, oh, it's delicious and I like it. Keep telling yourself for a period of time, then you believe that you like it. On the other side. If you don't like something, oh, I hate it. I don't want it. I don't like it. And you keep telling that, the brain will send to the mind, and the mind will store in our mind storage and compute or conclude the data and say, oh, I don't like it. I like this one. And your mind is very intelligent. Your mind is more powerful than machine. You may have heard that two people in the opposite side of the world, without internet, without mobile, they can communicate with each other. That intelligent. But from time past, the defilement will lessen the ability, those ability. So what we try to do is to regain the power of our mind. So the mind searches the data and summarize the information and instruct the brain to act or react. Somebody hurt you, the brain will send that information to the mind, and the mind perceive that, record those information into the mind storage, and think and make decision and command the brain to react, to act or react to the incident. According to that, if having done without reconsidering, the decision may be intervened by defilements. For example, prejudice. You know, when you have recorded the same information to your mind, I like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. When the mind retrieve those information and summarize that, it's going to be like that. In the different situation, we should have reconsider those decisions before telling the brain to act. If we don't do that, it's going to be intervened by the defilement. You know, the way that defilement works, it just make you think. If you don't reconsider, recheck other information to make decision, then it's gonna be a prejudice. people were taught and have kept telling themselves about their preferred desire along the way. From we keep telling ourselves that I like it, I don't like it. Charles Swindoll said that prejudice is a learned trait. You are not born prejudiced. You are taught it. So prejudice, it doesn't come with your birth. So try to get away from prejudice. And those desires are developed from desire into a social conflict without knowing what is, without knowing that is prejudice. Let's see the definition of that. In worldly definition, a prejudice is a prejudgment, an assumption made about someone or something before having adequate knowledge to be able to do so with guarantee accuracy. This is it. Also means belief without knowledge of the facts and may include any unreasonable attitude that is unusually resistant to rational influence. It's belief without finding the knowledge. That's a prejudice. Now in Dhamma definition, prejudice, the stimulus for delusion, which is a kind of defilement. Prejudice is a category of delusion. And delusion is one of a kind of defilement. Make sure we clear that category first. So it's divided into 4 categories. The first one is prejudice of like. Like is prejudice. And the second one is prejudice of dislike. So you like it without reason. You dislike without reason. Most of the time without reason. I like it. I don't like it. One thing, these people like this thing, but the other don't like this thing. So it's same thing, but why one like it, the other don't like it? This is the reason it is prejudice, because I like it. I don't have to have reason why I like it. I don't like it. I don't have to have the reason why I don't like it. So most people don't know the reason behind what you like or the reason behind what you dislike. The third one, fear. Prejudice of fear. Sometimes you do something or not to do something because of fear. Somebody point a gun on your head and you gotta do or not to do it. So fear may be fear, worries, stresses, anxieties in this kind of prejudice of fear. The last one is ignorance. The prejudice of ignorance. Sometimes I call it prejudice of being fools. We don't, most of the time, when we believe something, we don't find the reason behind it or find the fact to support what you believe. And if somebody tell you like this, and for a while you don't prove that, but you tell other people that what you have told, this is the ignorance or prejudice of ignorance. Alfred Whitehead said that not ignorance, but ignorance of ignorance is the death of knowledge. You know, those kind of people choose to believe without proof. They are not stupid guy. They are well-educated people, but they choose to believe without proving. That's why in the clouded mind, we don't realize that we don't like something or someone. In the clouded mind, we don't realize that we don't like something or someone. Dislike, prejudice of dislike. You know, when it comes to prejudice, let's say 1 to 100. No matter how that incident or thing where it's situated from 1 to 100, it is considered from this side that I like it. The other side, I don't like it. No matter where it is, someone like it, but someone don't like it. This is the prejudice of dislike. the dislike become discrimination, and pride and prejudice. When we have heard a movie, the Pride and Prejudice, I don't like it. That's it. And create a problem of society, create the problem of nation, and create the problem of the world. I like that country, I don't like this country, I don't like that kind of race. It become the problem of the society and the world. How to get out of prejudice and be aware of the tricks of defilement. First of all, give without expecting anything in return. Not give and expect something in return. That's investment. It's not give without expecting anything in return. Forgive to forget. If you can forgive, you can forget. If you cannot forgive, you keep remembering that. And very often you recall that and hurt yourself. Hurt yourself, not others. So just forgive it. Forget about it. Observe precepts. It's the one that will make conscience in the world. Which one's good to do, not good to do. Eventually, practice meditation is the best way to like cultivating merit. This 4 group is the way to cultivating merit. When you cultivate merit, you will be happy, you will be successful. With the happiness, it creates loving kindness and compassion. And when we practice meditation, we have awareness, we have more awareness and more mindfulness. So when you still the mind and stop thinking, this is the stepping stone to attain supreme knowledge and wisdom. Okay, up to now, I'm sure that we understand why we don't know. We like or we dislike. We don't know what's behind that. What's the reason behind it? The prejudice of fear is easy to understand. But like or dislike is quite in behind the line that we don't know why we like it, we don't know why we don't like it, because of prejudice. When we get out of prejudice and eliminate all other defilement, then we attain the wisdom and knowledge, supreme knowledge. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for joining our wisdom talk today. I appreciate all of you to join our wisdom talk. And see you next Thursday.